Last week was the first time that I experienced a near-death situation on this account. Now despite that, and despite the extra kind of nerves that are going into every single boss I kill now, worrying about DCs, I do still really want to work on knocking out items from the wishlist. This week, I'm going to continue doing just that, going to continue working on Cerberus, Zami, Arma, raids. We really need to start getting some of these items knocked out so that I can make some serious progress in this account. So I'm going to do my best to try to get at least one very important wishlist item this week. Walking out of Tears of Gothics this week with a fresh new rune crafting level that is level 60 rune crafting, which not only brings me up to 60 base, since rune crafting is actually by far my lowest stat right now, but it's actually relevant because should I get a Cerberus task this week, I can now actually make the boots. I didn't even remember that that was a thing until I was doing my first Cerberus task. That would have been a bit of an awkward thing to do. This week we are going to be starting off with an Abbey Demon Slayer task. I'm going to get that knocked out as fast as I possibly can. We're going to head back into Cerberus, Zami, and Arma. It's actually really important for me to try and get that Zami spear by 95 Slayer, as we're closing in on 94 pretty soon, actually. Going to get it on this Abbey Demon task most likely. Because if I don't get it by 95, I have to keep using Duradel. And when I hit 95, I want to use Konar for obvious reasons of Hydra. And every other task, I'm pretty sure I can get assigned by Konar. Not the same likelihood as I can from Duradel, but it's just important that I knock out the one task that's actually not doable from Konar. I decided to change my mind about doing this Abbey Demons task and all Abbey Demons tasks for a while, and here's why. I have 8 whips right now, and basically a full Kraken Tentacle. So there's not really much of a reason to do Abbey Demons, so I'm going to go ahead and just skip them for a little bit. I'll probably come back to doing them in the future when I get probably below like 4 whips or something like that, but for now, this is going to hold off for a while. I got a burst task of neck reels, and unfortunately since I'm in combat, I got the level thing slapped away immediately, but that is 94 Slayer, leaving us just 1 level away from 95, which is basically the end goal for this account. Well, finished off that burst task, and it looks like we got some more Cerberus. Hopefully we can pick up a crystal this time, and hopefully the servers don't give out on me, because that's kind of scary, but let's go find out. Cheeky little Herblore level coming in here, 87. This is going to make boosting up for the superior overloads and raids a little bit easier. I did find out recently, oh, and I can apparently do this now. I did find out recently that I have just about 90 banks, so I'm probably going to start going for that sometime pretty soon here, but we all know gathering secondaries and whatnot's not very fun, so not sure if that'll happen this video, because I really want to stay focused on bossing right now, but it'll happen soon. There we go, we managed to get it. 92 farming on this herb run, halfway to 99, and you know, I was just saying in my stream too, but I don't really do tree runs, and I don't think I've ever really done tree runs consistently, so most of this just comes from herb runs and whatever I plant in the farming guild. 97 range, there we go, I didn't miss it. Alright, feels amazing. So that's actually, once again, also very nice because we're now going to have a slight increase to our DPS. So, that's fantastic. Well, I really don't know what to say at that point. I mean, that's the entire task done there. 372 KC, and we don't have a single, like, unique. So that's a little unfortunate, I have to say. I'm really not pleased with that, but, you know, hopefully things will turn around on the next task. I'm just basically about 3x the rate of any non-specific unique with nothing. So, hopefully that turns around soon. Not a boss task, but still good XP, not worth skipping. This might seem a little out of the blue, but 75 woodcutting is actually pretty relevant because I can now chop magic trees. So I mentioned to you guys before that what I was doing in my AFK time was fishing anglerfish. Well, now what I'm doing in my free time is woodcutting. So unfortunately, we're still rocking the rune axe, but I think eventually, maybe in the future, once I am doing Konar tasks, or whenever I feel like just doing some Dagonoth Kings, I'll head over there and grab a dragon axe. But chopping magic trees is pretty nice for birdhouse runs. So it's kind of a nice thing to be able to do in my AFK time. Don't worry, I'm sure you guys were screaming it in the last clip. I'm going to get lumberjack. I just hadn't done it at the time. I'll get it, don't worry. There is our first piece, the lumberjack top. I can't get more than 1 per event, so I might as well just telly out and try and get them fast, I guess. Piece number 2, the lumberjack legs. This outfit is so much faster to get now than it was back in the day, and I love it. Lumberjack hat, just 1 to go. And there we go, lumberjack boots. I actually got pretty unlucky on the number of times I got this event. because it should have only taken me about 30 minutes, but it took me a little over an hour. Still not too bad, way faster than it used to be. So that is full lumberjack completed. Now I can go back to AFKing woodcutting. Yeah, I don't know why I still do these super deep wild clue steps sometimes. It's not smart. I should probably stop doing them. I'm sure you guys are probably wondering as well, because you haven't seen me open any of these caskets. I have a good amount saved up right now, and I'm actually going to probably open them all once I get a Pegasian Crystal to start the Ranger's grind, or maybe when I hit 95 Slayer, I'm not sure yet. Well, back to Cerberus, I guess. Hopefully we can get a crystal this time. If we don't get a crystal this task, we will actually be passing the rate of, like, the individual unique rate of every single unique drop, so hopefully we can get something. This is my first kill of task, and I'm genuinely extremely happy to get that. Like, I know that most people wouldn't be, but I am genuinely so happy to get that Dragon Spear. I have been hunting this for so freaking long. I also just realized I forgot to pick up my cannon, so I'm gonna have to do that later. But this Dragon Spear has made me drop several elite clues, so now that we have it, that is actually really good. I'm super hyped about that. So you can see in this raid, Myth got an Arcane Prayer Scroll. Now Myth isn't any of the people that are doing the raid. Myth is actually Sugo's main account. And Sugo's main account has a mighty, what do we have here? 864 points. And he managed to get a drop. So that's new, I guess. Well, because of the fact that I got another Cerberus task, which is awesome, by the way, I'm actually really happy that I got another Cerb task, I need more Renar seeds. So I headed over to Master Farmer, and I clicked straight through 86 Thieving. I'm not getting very many seeds per hour here. I know it's because I'm still failing occasionally, but I'm only getting like 8, which is really low. So I'm not really sure what to do about that, because there aren't very many ways to get Renar seeds, and Cerberus does take a lot of prayer potions. Well, about 3 hours of thieving later, 36 Renar seeds. That should be okay for a while. Probably closer to 4 hours, to be honest, but that should hopefully last me a little bit anyway. Or hopefully we'll just get super lucky on this serve task and not have to worry about prayer potions for a while. Well, I genuinely don't know what to say at this point. I did not think that it was possible for me to go this dry. That's 560 kill count done at Cerberus. And in those 560 kills, I have not had anything off of the unique table. Not even a smoldering stone. So in case I haven't already explained it, I'll go ahead and explain the Cerberus drop rates really quick. Since some people didn't really understand the way the unique drop table worked at Cerberus in the last video, I'm going to go ahead and explain it really quickly. First of all, there are 2 drops from Cerberus that are an extra drop. So no matter what, if you get this item, it does not take away from any other drop you're going to get. You can get this item with a unique, you can get this item with a regular drop. You can get this item with RDT, it happens. Those 2 items are the Jar of Souls and the Pet. So when I got the Pet in the last video, it is cool and I'm still pretty happy about it, but it is not a roll on the unique table. It's not like by getting the Pet I missed out on getting a crystal, which is why I said it's a cool drop, but it doesn't really affect me very much. And it's not like it's taking away from my chance of getting one of the items that I'm actually going to Cerberus for. Now when I say the unique table, this is what I mean. There are 4 drops from Cerberus that are unique to the boss. Those 4 items are the Eternal Crystal, Primordial Crystal, Pegasian Crystal, and Smoldering Stone. Now since the odds of every single one of these items specifically is 1 in 512, the odds of hitting the table to get any one of the 4 at random is 1 in 128. So when at the end of this task I said that I'm over 4 times the drop rate of any non-specific unique, it means that since I'm past 512 KC and don't have any of these drops yet, I technically should have hit that table 4 times by now. Now does that mean I should have every single drop from the table? No, it just means that I should have hit the table 4 times. Maybe we can make up for that bad luck at Cerberus with a Warhammer. Okay. I think I already know what it is because Kodai typed in the chat.
Ah.
I was a little worried. I was a little worried that it was actually going to be a Kodai. Feels bad. So here's a problem I bet you guys never thought that I would have. And no, it's not the scales, believe it or not. It's actually the adamant darts. Now, I never thought this would be a problem because on my regular iron, this was never even remotely close to a problem. But what I actually need to start doing sometime soon is AFKing Motherlode Mine in my free time instead of AFKing woodcutting, because I need to get some more Addy ore. Now, I don't know if the Falador hard tier is what gives you extra ore from Motherlode Mine. I'll have to look into that. But if it does, then that's something I'll probably start working on in the near future. I know I've been really slacking on achievement diaries, and I really want to get around to doing them, so I might actually start doing that pretty soon here. Alright, so I just double checked. You don't actually get better ore until the Elite Diary, so it doesn't really matter if I start doing Motherlode Mine now, which is, I guess, good. And the Elite Diary is very far off because it requires 88 rune crafting. So, yeah, that's a bit of a ways away. Well, this presents another opportunity for me to be able to get an item off the wish list this week. So hopefully, about 75 to 80 boss kills. About 2/3 of the drop rate for a spear, which we are already dry on. So hopefully we can actually get one of those this week. That'd be really nice. That's a big item. Coming in here with a cheeky magic level and 1975 total in the middle of the Zami task. Totally forgot I was very close to that, but 25 levels away from 2k, which I could very easily get if I actually put my head into skilling a little bit. Yes. Yes. Oh my god. I'm out. Yes. Oh my god. Oh my god, yes, dude. That is so good. I am so happy about that. Oh my god, dude. Oh, fucking yes, man. Fuck yes, that is so good. Finally, we finally get to check a wish list item off of the freaking list. It's been so long since I've been able to check something off because I've just been getting so unlucky everywhere. Finally got the Zami Spear on 188 KC, about 1.5 times the drop rate. But you know what? That means that not only do we have an item checked off the wish list, but we can now also remove greater demons from our regularly done tasks. I can actually not do them anymore. I don't have any more reason to kill Zami. I don't need any more spears. I just need this one spear. That's amazing. Now, obviously, if I decide I want to do Corp later, I'll get more, but that is so far in the future that I don't care about it right now. I want to also mention this is like the first big drop I've ever gotten off stream, because I just started doing some Zami off stream, since I'm honestly not a big fan of this boss. I really prefer bosses like Cerberus to God Wars, but oh, I'm so happy. Now, I don't think I have the training done, so I'm going to go check, and then we'll go do that if I don't have it done yet. So I'm going to be honest, I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do here. I don't know, do I use the spear on him? Maybe? Yes, okay. Yeah, convert it. Go ahead. I might already have the barbarian training done. To be honest, I'm not really sure. But I guess let's go ahead and find out. That's the Zamorakian Hasta. Can we just put it on? I already have the training done. I didn't even have to do anything else. The training was already done. I must have done it in the past, maybe for the Candy and Hard Diary or something. There are 3 really big things that I can now do because of this Hasta. The first of those 3 things is raids. Now you're probably thinking you're already doing raids. That's true. But my friends and I very frequently do raids with Vasa, so having a better stab weapon is going to be amazing there. Not only will I be helping my team more, but I'll be getting more points. On top of that, I use it for killing scavengers, so that's also really nice. The second thing that's really, really big because of this Hasta is Bandos. Now, I might choose to try to get a War Blessing first, because having the Hasta and a War Blessing would be the most ideal setup for me. We'll see what happens in that regard, but Bandos is now a definite possibility. This is a very useful weapon for kill count and for killing the minions if I decide I want to save my Tentacle Whip charges. The last thing, and this is something I mentioned before, but is the biggest thing, hands down, Hydra. Now, while the Hasta isn't necessarily helpful at Hydra, having it before I got 95 Slayer is crucial, since Konar is the only place where you can get Hydra tasks, and Konar can't actually assign greater demons in God Wars dungeon, which means that I wouldn't have been able to get Zami tasks while also progressing towards getting the Hydra's Claw. So it's fantastic that I managed to get this before then. With all that said and done, I think this is a great place for me to wrap up this video. We finally got a wish list item. Unfortunately, we're still very dry on Cerberus, but hey, maybe the floodgates have finally opened. If you guys enjoyed any of the content you saw in this video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate that a lot. If you want to join the CC that I'm in all the time, I'm in the Dabe CC. It's my main account. And if you want to see any of this stuff happening live on stream, I strongly recommend you guys join my live streams at twitch.tv/LowSoulGamers. Have a fantastic day. I'll see you guys all next week, where we might start some Bandos. We might get some more armor done. Cerberus, who knows? We're going to keep progressing towards these wishlist items, and we're going to do our best to keep knocking them out. Have a fantastic day, and peace out, everybody. I also want to take a brief second to say thank you to all of you for your continued support on these videos. I've been doing pretty well on YouTube lately, you know, seeing some more subscribers, some new faces, and those of you guys who have been popping in the stream. And as well, of course, a big final thank you to those of you who support me on Patreon, who are members on YouTube, or who support me via subscribing on Twitch. It means a lot, helps me keep going, helps me keep doing what I'm doing, so big shout out to you guys. Thank you very much. Once again, have a nice day. Catch you guys next week.
Choke you down just like a